DR Aluminum is a local family-owned company celebrating 21 years in business. This Venice business gem has won Best in Venice for their service and has been racking up the awards for Best Screen Enclosure for 6 years in a row. The company specializes in custom pool and patio enclosures, screen rooms, and other aluminum products. We are so happy to be joined today by Ryan Romanoke. Thank you so much for joining us. Tell me, 21 years in business, family owned and operated, you know, you've got your family there. What makes you different from the other screen and aluminum companies out there?
I guess primarily that we are family owned and operated. That's becoming more and more rare, as well as we pay our guys hourly instead of piece rate like the industry standards. So with that, we get a much higher quality product that we can take the time necessary to get everything as perfect as it can possibly be, and come up with the best end result.
You talk about being a family owned and operated, like I said, 21 years, multiple years in a row of winning wonderful awards. And you say you treat your employees like family. That's got to feel so great. You treat your customers like family as well, too, with great customer service. What other things do you offer your customers? I understand maybe a free look when they come in and they want a quote, correct?
Sure, yeah, we do free estimates, and we walk them through from the very beginning to the end, through the design, the installation. We walk the job thoroughly afterwards to make sure that everybody's completely satisfied with what we do.
Some people would be surprised to hear that not all pool screens are created the same, right? What goes into making sure that that is perfect for each individual family, that it's not just like a cookie cutter screen that everybody gets?
So we custom design everything. We do an initial site visit. We pull measurements and design everything in-house. So we draw everything up way before we ever cut a single thing. And that way we can make sure that everything will look as perfect as it can be and complement the house and not just be, you know, a structure on the back that's functional and ugly.
Well, I don't need to tell you, you've been in the business for 21 years. Things are constantly changing, correct? What are you guys adding to your company this year? Some new things that customers can expect?
Sure. So we're doing, we've added Bahama shutters to what we do. We're doing some hurricane protection shutters, mostly in the roll-down screens. We've added some exterior lighting that we can put on the house or the screen enclosure.
That's awesome. Let's talk a little bit more about the H word, hurricanes. All right, nobody likes to say that word, but I want to bring it up with you because you guys actually offer some services that make putting up those shutters, which are a big pain in the neck, a little easier, correct?
We do, and that would be the roll-down screens. They've got hurricane-rated screens now that are motorized. I'm sure many people have seen them. Much easier to operate, much better looking. They're a permanent installation, so it's just a flip of a switch and they roll down. No more of those corrugated, ugly metal shutters you've got to spend hours bolting on.
Right. If you've ever had to put those up on the second floor, you know what a nightmare those can be.
For sure.
All right. Look at the lighting right here. This is another thing I want to talk about that you offer as well. Inside of the enclosure in your house, you offer that beautiful lighting. What does that add to a project?
As far as cost or just looks?
As ambiance looks, you know, creating that perfect inside environment.
They're wonderful. You can change colors, you can brighten them, dim them. They even have them where they flash to the music. So just, yeah, it just adds a really cool dimension, you know, to the structure that's already there.
And again, it goes back to creating that perfect environment for each individual customer. You're not going to have that house that looks just like your neighbors, or just, unless you want to, but you know, you're the one that you come in, you sit down with the families, you find out exactly what you want. I met your beautiful wife, Amber. You guys talk about incredible customer service. What do you want people to take away from once they've had that meeting with you? What do you hope that they feel inside about picking you as the next aluminum installer?
I think the most important thing to us is just, you know, that we're trustworthy and honest. You know, I'm going to do the same work on your house that I would do for my own house or my mom's house. That's the way we treat everybody. I grew up in the community here, so.
That's the other thing I want to bring up. You grew up in the community, you support your community. One thing that you're very involved in is it youth baseball and even some of the professional baseball teams, correct? Yeah,
so we sponsor a ton of the area leagues, from softball, baseball, soccer. We're kind of all over the place with that. And this year we actually get to be the official aluminum sponsor contractor of the Atlanta Braves spring training. So
that's awesome.
We're looking forward to that. That'll be very cool for us.
All right, family owned and operated. They've been here for more than 21 years, winning awards year after year after year. And of course, you can learn more and schedule a free consultation at draluminum.com.